It's Testimony Tuesday! So back in the day, I was a little chicken, but I was still convicted about, sharing the gospel. And the church I was going to at the time gave these cards. There's cat hair. Okay. They gave us these little cards, and I don't actually remember if it was like inviting people to church or if it was just sharing the gospel, but they gave us 3 cards and they were like, we encourage you to go give this to someone and share it with them. And like I said, chicken. And so I was like, I really feel like I should do this, but like, I don't want to. So I was like, okay, God, I will do it, but only if you give me the specific people. So I wrote on the back of those 3 cards, just the name that I felt come to me. Well, let me tell you, this is God we're talking about, okay? So here I am going about in my little life thinking probably that I'm not gonna have to give these cards to anyone because I wrote very specific names on them. And so I'm not giving it to anyone except if it's those people. And that's not even people I know. But I'm walking around in a store and I hear over the intercom, they call an employee to a certain area of the store, and it's that name that I wrote on the card. And I'm like, oh man, I should have known. God of the universe. So I go over there and I was like, hi, is there an employee named so-and-so here? And they were like, no, we don't know where that person is. He or she, I just can't remember. We've been calling them, but we don't know where they are right now. And I said, okay, well, long story short, I have this little card to give them. So scared and so awkwardly gave it to them, and I left very fast. But God is so cool, right? He had that name for me. He knew exactly that I was gonna say that I was gonna be too afraid to just give it to anyone, that I was gonna write that name, and he had that person, and he had me hear it at the exact right time. So that's our God. He knows you, he knows me, he knows everyone, and he knows everything. And I just wanted to share that story with you and to encourage you, because whatever you're going through, he knows it. He knows you. He knows the situation. Whatever person that you're wanting to come to God and they don't know God, he knows them. He loves them. He can draw them to them. Keep praying, keep believing, and just trust in our Father. Trust that he can do awesome things. Trust that he knows you. Trust that he can work miracles, because he can.